This is Activity 9.1 on page 136, Securing a Presentation. The file we'll be working with in this activity is titled Develotech New Products Launch. You are ready to send out the new product launch communication to the entire company. But because not everyone outside the company is privy to the new product information yet, you decide to use some of PowerPoint's security features to keep information from leaking to the wrong people. You want to add password protection to the presentation with the intention of emailing the password to audience members in a separate message, and you decide to mark the presentation as final to discourage people from making unapproved changes to the presentation once it begins to circulate. I'm going to start by launching PowerPoint, and from my Start menu, select Open Other Presentations. From my Open screen, select Browse. Navigate to my home drive, PowerPoint Part 2. And this is Lesson 9, which is titled Securing and Distributing a Presentation. And the file we want is Develotech New Products Launch. Select that and click Open. And so we don't overwrite our original file, we're going to make a copy by going to File, Save As, saving to our current folder, Securing and Distributing, and update the name to My Develotech New Products Launch and click Save. Number 3, we're going to require a password to view the presentation. We're going to go to File, Save As again, our current folder, Securing and Distributing a Presentation. And in the Save As dialog box, we're going to select our Tools drop-down arrow. And we're going to select General Options. So here, File Encryption Settings for this document, Password to Open. Now, I'm going to use my last name in all lowercase. You can use my last name in all lowercase if you want. Whatever you use, please remember what it is, otherwise you won't be able to access this document. So I'm going to do lowercase GROFF. And we're going to leave the password to modify as empty. We just want the password to open. We're going to click OK, and it's going to ask us to confirm it. So you're going to retype it, GROFF, and click OK again. Now it's going to tell us that once we hit save here that we already have a file named this, because remember, we just did a save as and named it My Develotech New Products Launch. So when I click save, it already exists. Do you want to replace it? Just click yes from here. So it's going to overwrite that original save as we did, and it's going to be password protected now. Number 4, mark the presentation as final. I'm going to go to my File tab and access my Backstage view. And here you can see a password is required to open this presentation, so that's already set. I'm going to hit the Protect Presentation drop-down, and I'm also going to mark the presentation as final. You'll get another message. This presentation will be marked as final and then saved. You can click OK. And you get an additional message. This document has been marked as final to indicate that editing is complete and that this is the final version of the document. When a document is marked as final, the status property is set to final, and typing, editing commands, and proofing marks are turned off. You can recognize that a document is marked as final when the Mark as Final icon displays in your status bar. Click OK. So you get that yellow message across the top marked as final, and author has marked this presentation as final to discourage editing. Now remember, you can always click the button edit anyway, but this is set there to discourage people from making any changes. Now we're going to verify that the document has been secured and marked as final. So we're going to close out, File, Close, and we're going to try to reopen that file. I'm going to go to File, Open, and it should be in your most recent. So with recent selected, it's going to be your top document as long as you haven't opened any in between these two steps. So I'm going to click on My Develotech New Products Launch. And you can see it prompts me for a password to access the presentation. So my password is my last name in all lowercase, Groff. Click OK. It does open the presentation, and it does still tell me that the presentation is marked as final. All right, we can close out of this, File, Close, and I'm going to leave PowerPoint open for our next activity.